This is Deductor, continuing the Battle Brothers Season 14 playthrough. In the last episode, we did a contract of all crazy things, and 2 Necromancers showed up as a twist in a Nomad contract, and there were 26 enemies, including Necromancers, 2 Necromancers, and the Vita Gangers are a lot more dangerous when they have Nomad weapons. Still won very cleanly. I know Wyoming Sioux got his armor completely, not completely, but half destroyed. But he literally did his job perfectly, except for all the parts about getting hit. But he had the armor to take it. So that worked exactly as intended. And then somehow Necronius dodged like every single attack directed against him. This guy has luck of the gods. He's the opposite of Power Dom, Necronius is, and just like I don't know how he dodged all those 40% two-handed scimitar attacks. I think he might have lived. He probably would live, but with horrific injuries. He has 9 lives, by the way, so the bleeds wouldn't kill him. But you never know. Maybe he would have died. He could have died, but he didn't, and that's what matters. I gotta remember to give him a shield in the pocket to do some shenanigans where he uses his sword lance and then swaps to a shield for extra defense. So that's part of the polearm mastery building. In fact, I better do that now before I forget. I do want to carry a bandage. I can carry the bandage. No, I don't have the fatigue to carry the bandage. Necronius really was the best target. I guess PF can... No, he has quick hands, right? Bombardier Beetle. I don't know who should carry the bandage. Someone should. Aya can carry the bandage. There we go. Alright, so going back to town to sell stuff. And then I have lots of trips coming up. I have another trip, so this is going to be the last episode for another week or so, just because I have too many other things going on. And you know, this run has been entertaining. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy, you know what got me excited? Not like fighting legendary locations, not min-maxing builds. What really got me excited was Necronius dodging all of those attacks and Wyoming Sioux getting hit in the face repeatedly. That tells a story. The story of Wyoming Sioux, our tank, who did his job, although just, you know, he could have done a better job, but he did actually do his job. And then Necronius, luck of the gods, the Reaper, chopping heads left and right and dodging every single blow aimed at him. That was incredible. That's what I play Battle Brothers for these days. And which is why I would dearly love to recruit a couple more characters. But by my own rules, I cannot recruit any of these characters. How unfortunate. Alright, well, we got rid of... There's a famed helmet. If I sold everything, I could buy it. I might. Everything refreshed here. That's interesting. Did I say I was gonna buy more smoke bombs? How many do I have? Okay, there is a famed helmet. It is absurdly expensive for what you get. But it is a famed helmet. And let's see if we can afford it. Sell off that. Necromancer coat. I think... Don't I have one? Yes. Sell. 3-headed flails. Bababua. Love the way they say Bababua. We definitely have enough money, but I need like ammo and stuff. I mean, there's plenty more I could sell if I wanted to. I could sell this armor there, sham shears. We don't need all these sham shears. Let me just check. Guess I could probably sell one of the Shamshers. I like those weapons though. They're useful for all sorts of reasons. I could probably sell one. Heavy Southern Mace, do I really need 2 of those? Maybe. You never know. Two-handed axe, we should keep those. Long axes, we should keep those. Very valuable. The pike? I like to keep one for roleplay purposes. But Power Dom has a pike in the pocket, so I guess I don't need a second one. The billhook is just better. You know what? I'll sell one of these, one of the Shamshers, one of the pikes. I could sell some of this beast loot. What are the Noxer brains used for? I can't even remember. We'll sell that. We don't need an Unho Heart. I want to keep some of this other stuff though. Hexen loot is very hard to get. Petrifying the Alp loot is also very hard to get. 3-headed flails. We don't need those. Sell that. I like to keep at least one regular flail around. Okay, I should buy 2 more nets, right? I gotta. Nets are so rare on this map, and I know we haven't been using them, but like when you need to use them, having the extra nets just like opens up such tactical flexibility. It's worth. Always worth. I could buy. Okay, how much was that helmet again? 24,000. It is overpriced for what you get. It's not like a good purchase. Because Wyoming Sue's helmet is pretty good, and Prismic's helmet is good. I could replace Amazing Abby's helmet or someone like that. Like, it is a good item, don't get me wrong. You have a lot of Battleforge characters. I just don't really want to sell too much more. How much gold do I actually spend a day? 581. So I would like to keep 2 days worth of gold lying around. I would also like to buy some more tools. And 2 stacks of ammo. Let's just do that first. Okay, I could sell some more stuff. Don't need a... You know what? I'm gonna sell that. Sell some of this armor. We could sell the Fallen Hero armor. It's okay. We've got I'd like to keep that around as backup armor, but we could sell the Barbarian armor and the Barbarian helmet and just cosplay one Barbarian as PF. That's probably honestly the way to go. You know, it is kind of tempting to cosplay Crisis King, but he just doesn't have the fatigue to use it. Yeah, I don't see me ever using this Barbarian stuff. We've got other Barbarian cosplay we can do. One-handed Warhammer, that could always come in handy. Don't really want to sell most of this other stuff. I can avoid it. Okay, so if I buy the helmet, I would have very little money left. 1,900, I think. That's fine. How am I gonna make enough money to hire people at Strockfest? That's the issue. Strockfest also has an armor. We could say they could have another helmet. I mean, objectively, it is not a good choice to buy this helmet. It's too expensive for what you get. I'm just like, I'm thinking about it because I'm honestly kind of bored and I just want like the fashion, and I don't know how much longer this campaign is going to go on. I keep talking about hiring people, I just can't seem to come across them, and I know I've been carrying this recruiter around who's not really doing much, and even the drill sergeant's not doing much. It would be ideal to swap them out for like other retinues, but I can't quite do it yet. I don't know. What's life without buying a fancy helmet, right? Just buying it. Who should get the helmet? I quite like Wyoming suit and the Lindworm helmet for now. I could wear the helmet. Ooh, that actually goes together quite nicely. I like it. I'll wear the helmet for now, and maybe I'll go fatigue neutral. Okay, we've done everything I want to do in this town, including splurge on completely unnecessary items. We have 4 smoke bombs. You know what? 4 smoke bombs is going to have to do. I'm satisfied with that. I think I talked about buying more smoke bombs, but it's fine. I haven't needed to use them that much. Let's go through the desert, explore this, try to hit as many camps as possible before hitting Strockfest. And hopefully we have enough loot to get another 10k or something. And that'll be enough to hire whoever we can find there. I do want to explore this patch of desert just for fun. Never know what's hiding out here. Then maybe I will hit up this Nomad camp on my way back. Just can't abide camps that are not fought. Oh, okay, a Nomad leader. A lot of cutthroats, archers. This looks like the end of this sector. Excellent. This is, of course, a very easy fight, but I want to try to make as much money as possible. I think I have all my rookies. Oh, Denki and Prismic are not happy because they haven't fought enough. Well, I don't like that. Who can we sub out? Well, I need all my rookies to actually get experience. But Tau has the stuns. Trying to see who I can bench for Prismic and Denki. I love the idea of Prismic and Denki going as a duo. But I also like the idea of Tau stunning the leader, potentially. I would have to bench 2 rookies. Also, Amazing Abby, you have a... Let's swap Amazing Abby out for PF. If I'm gonna do that, might as well swap out Aya and Necronius. I don't really want to swap them out, but at the same time, I really want to see Denki and Prismic do their thing. Gotta see it. Ooh, 15 Nomad. Oh, look at their leader. Got a fun-looking mace that we already have. Oh my gosh, friendly got shot in the... Friendly. You got shot twice. Once in the head and once in your body. 25%. It's because you don't have anticipation, despite your 42 range defense. Without anticipation, this trick doesn't work. You could actually die. So we can't leave you there. Well, you're gonna have to fall back. Double throw with Casual Hamster to just destroy this outlaw? Yes, please. Casual Hamster. Hit double tap right in the noggin. I love it. Oh yeah, these aren't even outlaws. These are just weak nomads. Oh, Prismic, your armor isn't even fully repaired. That's okay. They have Headhunter. I forgot about archers having Headhunters. That is actually kind of concerning. Oh, you'll be fine, friendly. I'm gonna leave Guiden in the middle and get this Hamden the Dust Dancer on top of him. Thank you. That was a beautiful attack. I love it. Casual Hamster, good throw. Just being a boss. Tablatino, you don't have Duelist, right? That's why it wasn't a kill. Bombardier Beto has some tricks. Ooh, headshot. Carl, crush, I love it. I don't do anything, Wyoming Sue. Why don't you come around? Thanks, otherwise everybody just waits and let them come in. We're gonna try to bait them onto Bombardier Beto. Ooh, they're trying to shoot Casual Hamster. Right in, good job. You got one job. Block that dancer. Hamden the Dust Dancer. Wait, friendly, for a better opportunity. Granted, you're gonna wait. Oh, look, Bombardier Beto, I got hit in the head. That's alright, buddy. That's alright. Thank you. With the headshot, even when distracted by sand. I love it. That was among the most satisfying things that has ever happened in the history of Battle Brothers. How? Bonk right in the elbow. Casual Hamster, you can actually double throw on this archer. Let's use a bow for this. Oh, and a headshot? Oh, I'm not sure what we do with this headshot. There, Beto, you have a headshot too. Right in the noggin. Dr. Carl, also right in the noggin. Me, that was not right in the noggin, but that's okay. Prismic, right in the noggin. Everybody, it's just, I just love this nonsense. 79% kill with Amazing Abby. Friendly. Kill. Guiden, why don't you taunt and defend yourself? Oh! I should have done the triple dagger overwhelm nonsense. That was the whole point of this build. I just forgot. Wyoming Sioux. That was a 7%. I act as if zone of control doesn't exist. Okay, friendly. Got a headhunt. Do it. Ah, you couldn't quite finish it. Bombardier Beto, swap to your throwing weapons. I didn't wait. Tau. That was a dislocated shoulder on that outlaw. Well done, Dr. Carl. Get ready to stabby stab. Not that we need his armor. It's more for fun. Oh, we've got to do the headshot with casual. Casual hamster, you miss. I could have swapped the throwing weapons. I didn't know you would miss so badly. I think that was a headshot. Okay, that was another. I love it. Oh my god, Prismic. Just getting the heads. I almost kind of have to have someone else with a headshot finish that off. Dinky, swap to the dagger. Ablatino, why don't you throw... We should probably save some ammo, to be honest. Well done, Dr. Carl. Who has a headhunt? Casual Hamster will finish this one off. Using how you can step in. Why then? You got a 5%. Got hit by a 5%er. And your armor is wrecked. That's okay, buddy. You can still taunt. You're still good. Oh my gosh, Prismic. Casual Hamster, you. Oh, right. I was gonna have you chop the head off because that's so much more satisfying. Okay, let's get this around going. I mean, so you have a dagger. Wow, this leader is not running. Now he is. Almost. Still gonna taunt him for good measure. Okay. Wait for his 9 lives to wear off. But over reliable Dinky with the kill. Got a famed shield. Okay, now we're talking. We're talking. How intriguing. By the way, friendly, don't get hit next time. Like, dude, we're gonna put Casual Hamster in the middle because you are clearly not good enough to be in the middle and tank all those archers. Dr. Carl got another veteran level that we don't need, but why not? He has 120 hit points. Excellent. Let's look at this. I'm gonna unequip this armor from Guiden and equip you with sure, some Direwolf armor. Okay, what is this fame shield? No, it's not that good. Oversized keeper. It looks pretty cool though, but it has more fatigue and less melee defense, so it's worse than a heater shield. Shield skills build up one less fatigue. That doesn't really matter. If it was 2 less, it would actually be useful. You can infinitely shield wall with someone with iron lungs, but this is just -1. It's actually pretty useless. I suppose it's useful in conjunction with a second wind potion on someone. Like on our other tank, Guiden. He can infinitely shield wall with the second wind potion. That's very niche. I don't know. I don't think Wyoming suit even looks cooler with that. Guiden, I admit, does kind of look cooler. So I suppose I can have Guiden use it for a little bit, even though it's objectively a worse shield. I was so excited. But now I'm not excited anymore. Oh well, these things happen. Onward. Oh no, we're not gonna hit that little camp. It's not a priority. I need to see what else is in this desert. Nomads, okay. So that suggests there's a camp up here somewhere. Serpents. Is that 22 serpents? Did I see that right? Okay, I don't run from a lot of things in Battle Brothers. But even I am not insane enough to fight 22 serpents. We would win, but I can't imagine how we would win without losses. Wyoming Sioux can tank 6 of them. Sure. That leaves 16 serpents. And they're gonna pull someone in and just kill them. And there's no like, the countermeasure to serpents is Indam, like Battleforge tank with Underdog. You have 1 or 2 characters, like maybe even Fatigue Neutral can be okay. They have Backstabber, so they bypass them to Underdog. But you know, you got enough. You could like give a shield to a Fatigue Neutral. They don't even have to attack. You just gotta sit there and like take it. But 22 to safely fight this, you need several, or like you need a stronger company. You need several tanks who can like distract a bunch of them, and then you kill off like half the number, like 12 of them. You need like 3 tanks or something. And they don't have to be full tanks. You just gotta be characters who actually have like Underdog and like heavy armor with a shield. So they can distract the serpents. Ideally, like the serpents, I don't know, like 10 of them get distracted, and then the rest of your group should be able to kill 12 pretty easily. But we have exactly 1 character who actually has that capability of doing the distraction, and that's Wyoming Sioux. I have basically no Underdog on this company. I mean, if I make myself a Fatigue Neutral, I could kind of do it, although I don't know how good of a job I would do. Prismic, he could wear heavy armor, sure, but without the Underdog, he would actually still die pretty quickly. So I actually cannot fight these 22 serpents safely. I would win. Characters would just die, and I don't have a countermeasure against it. If anybody, like, it's not impossible to fight 22 serpents. You just need a different setup, like a more, a less, you know, doing whatever you feel like company, and more of one that's actually trying to fight like some specific setups. So I don't know how I could safely do this with my team. I don't see how it's possible. Wyoming Sioux can distract at most 6 of them, leaving 16. And 16 is still like an unmanageable number. And even Wyoming Sioux can't actually do it forever. He would like start dying pretty quickly through the Backstabber. So there's actually a time limit. Yeah, you can't fight 22 serpents safely. This is honestly scarier than some of the legendary locations with my particular setup. Wow, I can't believe there's a fight I actually would not do that I'm afraid of. That's so rare. I usually like, ooh, 3 Lindwurms. I'll fight those. That's like easy. Let's go fight some Lindworms. Yeah, we cannot like fight the Nomads with the serpents. The serpents would kill the Nomads and then get the buff, and then it's all a massive, even worse disaster. I will, however, hit that camp as soon as I kill these Lindworms. I did not know the world could spawn 22 serpents. That is like legitimately insane. Okay, fighting Lindworms. That is a more known quantity. Oh, Crisis King, you're not happy? Alright, well, we'll bring you out with the whip. Friendly will be useful. Casual Hamster will be useful. We need characters with 9 lives. Denki? Aya? Power Dom could do some shenanigans, so I think we should definitely bring Power Dom. This is a serious fight, so Guiden does need to tank, and he needs to use like a real weapon. Like a real shield, heater shield. Our tank should have bone platings. So Wyomisu has a bone plating, excellent. Let's give a bone plating to Guiden. I know I have an extra bone plating, but I would prefer to save that. Prismic could use this 200 armor of a bone plating, and then he could use, I know he has sword mastery, but for these fights, he has 9 lives. So he is actually a good candidate. He can use a reach weapon. I will, of course, be here. I have 9 lives. I'll be fine. Denki has 9 lives. Pressing Sing does not, but he'll be alright. Tao has the reach weapon. I know he doesn't have 9 lives, but he'll also be alright. Bombardier Beetle has a reach weapon. More veterans. Aya could tank one. Autumn's good at killing lindworms. I really should bring him. Tao doesn't like have anything special to contribute against lindworms. Can sit back. Necronius would actually be quite good against lindworms. Parsec's King is you're not actually good against lindworms due to you're just whipping them. Oh, although when the critical turn comes, you can go in there and like do the head chop with the cleaver, and it's actually pretty good. If they're a larger number, I would bring you, but let's bring Necronius. I could bring Prismic, but it's less important to bring Prismic. I'd rather have Denki, I think. And Denki, you need a shield, buddy. How do I not have, here, Denki can have my shield. Oh, and you need a reach weapon. You need, like, you need something like that. Do I really not have more bone plating? Yes. Huh. I don't need to use the last bone plating. This fight isn't like that serious. Okay, well, this should be fine. We got smoke bombs. I'm gonna put an extra smoke bomb actually in Casual Hamster's pocket, just so we have the options. Alright. 3 lindworms, much safer fight. No terrain. Okay, I'm gonna fall. Lindworms can move 3 and put their tail in front of us, so if I fall back 2, we should be perfectly safe, and that's what I want to start by doing. Unless, of course, you are Wyoming Sioux. Headhunt. Power you have your footwork nonsense. So you can also do some shenanigans, but not yet. Alright, well, Misu has a lone wolf bonus. We want to make sure he keeps that. So let's wait for the lindworms to do their thing. But they don't wanna target him, that's okay. Misu can distract at least one lindworm. That's still pretty good. He might be able to distract two. They've all gone, right? Turn done, and we can Indam right here. Might as well end your turn now, just to save a little time. This other lindworm, because Wyomisu's is not technically zona controlling it, they hate attacking Indam targets. So this one's extremely likely to move off. Like, super likely. I could have also considered, because Wyomisu has the Indam, has the bone plating, I could have moved him here and just ended his turn. The tails can't attack, he can only get bit, and then you get Indam and you can lock two down. That was actually probably the better tactical move. I played too quick. I didn't think about my options. So, yeah. I could taunt this lindworm into Guiden, back our characters up a bit. But if I'm going to do that, I might as well back Guiden up one more and taunt, so that the lindworm doesn't get a free attack. I think that's the way to go. Okay. Hey, the bleed on that arrow is actually going to do something. You can believe it. I can scarcely believe it. Okay. Oh, they're both gonna attack. This is so beautiful, actually. What are those hit chances? 12%. That's shockingly good. Okay, very good. All right, this flank with the lindworm is under control. I'm gonna use Dr. Carl to come up, bonk this lindworm. He has the bone plating, so even if the lindworm bites him, he'll be fine. I'll just end my turn immediately. Oh, the lindworm tail can do a split. Don't forget, I always forget that. Now, Indam, do I Indam shield wall or just Indam? They're hitting on 12%. That's like really good, actually. If I Indam shield wall, I will have to recover. I do have the bone plating. I feel like I just Indam. It'll be good enough. Does the tail have equivalent attack? I can absorb one hit. I'm just worried that if I don't so the thought process in my head isn't actually like the defense. 12% I'm okay with. It's if I get hit with the 12% and I get extra fatigue buildup, I won't be able to Indam next turn anyway. In which case, if I have to recover next turn, I might as well shield wall. I have 22 fatigue, and I get 18 back. So I have to be hit quite a few times to not be able to Indam. So I should be fine. to just end my turn immediately here. Okay, Power Dom, why don't we... You are very quick, Power Dom, and you have Overwhelm Nonsense, which will be very useful next turn. Friendly. You are actually kind of in the same deal. Inflict some bleeds. Why then, you can Overwhelm, but you can do that next turn. For now, just end your turn immediately. No need to use your energy. Casual Hamster. Lindworm's not smart enough to move over and attack you, right? You could actually, like, you don't have bone plating or anything. You could actually be in some trouble. Also, some of these Lindworms might be smart enough to go after Power Dom. Let's see. Let's see if he is. I have Aya ready to step in there. It's because now Power Dom is kind of within range of this other Lindworm in the back behind Wangsu, and I know the AI hates attacking like Indom. So you gotta watch out with Power Dom here. Casual Hamster. Your positioning isn't great. Where Denki is standing is really where you ought to be standing. Actually, no, where Cash... here, right here. This is perfect. In the Necronius, you can move 2 and attack. Denki, buddy, you missed. Avalotino. Why don't you double throw? Hey, Aya, you can actually do something. Little whip. Oh, this one's panicking. So now we can do Guidon's trick. Overwhelm Nonsense. I gotta overwhelm the head and just bet that Power Dom won't get hit. Especially if friendly double shots it. You don't have bone plating Power Dom, so this is not the safest move. And they could just bite Dr. Carl. How is your defense, like, not good Power? Oh, it's because your base defense is pretty bad. I mean, it's kind of fun to do this, right? Like, we're all about the fun. And then friendly, you can lay down just aim shot suppressor fire. Okay, no, they still both want to attack. Wyoming, that's perfect. Good job, Wyoming Su. Good job. The Cronies, you don't have overwhelm yet. Ooh, big miss, swing miss. You have really good dodge, and you have 9 lives. You can just stay here, buddy. Because Power Dom is staying here, you might as well stay here. I want to see how you guys do. End your turn immediately. They can't stun you. Same thing with Dr. Carl. Got a headhunt. Very good. Dr. Carl has the bone plating. He's actually perfectly safe here. That Latino can step up with the banner. Stab and a miss. Bombardier Beto, you can chuck some javelins. And then I have to wait. Oh, 19% dodge, Power Dom. Well done. What was the tail sound? 5%. Okay, so you can now Indom again, Wamisu. Excellent work. Oh, this was fun. I can step up and attack now. Let's, this Lindworm's gonna die. So let's try to help out friendly. Some overwhelm debuffs. Casual Hamster. You can score the kill on a Lindworm. Wamisu has Indom up, so Might as well wait for the Lindworms to go first. Well done. Watch out for the Lindworm that is not controlled. In fact, I'm going to move Guiden over to try to manipulate this other one a little bit. I'm gonna taunt it away, and I'm gonna move Guiden back up 2. Oh, Dr. Carl might get bit, possibly in the head. How fun would that be? Bombardier Beetle, did you just miss 2 95s in a row? I love it. That takes real skill. Oh! Lindworms always like outplay me. I might have to smoke bomb here. I did put the shield in there from the Cronius because is how I messed up last time. Let's wait. Wait here. I'm gonna hit it. Okay, yeah, it did sting. Obviously, we're gonna taunt the head away. I actually think they'll be alright. Because what I can do is use Guiden to taunt the Lindworm again. And then move Guiden away even further. Aya, no good attacks. We're gonna move Aya over. Right in 1 turn. Yep, your fast initiative allows you to do nonsense like this. I don't even know how to describe this this style of tanking. This should work. It should work. But we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna, just in case, not gonna attack with everyone. Yep. Wait. Lindworms are always bugged. Why? This is just, it's so unfortunate. There's all these random bugs. Now I have to think about how to save Dr. Carl, possibly with a smoke bomb. Because the way Lindworms are supposed to work is, of course, the body and the tail are always supposed to be together. For like 9 years since Lindworms came out, developers could just never quite like get that right. Apparently if you taunt, it breaks it. Probably because nobody ever uses taunt in this game, so you know there's no bugs to report, but this is clearly a bug. The tail and the head are always supposed to be together. I don't understand why you can't just program the tail to like just move with the head. Like if tail not adjacent to head, teleport tail to head end turn. Like the Necrosavants. It has to work that way, period. So, while now Dr. Carl could get bit again, and he would actually be in trouble, and I would have to use a smoke bomb to get him out. Let's see what happens. Okay, he dodges. Don't know that actually helps us. I might still have to use a smoke bomb to get him out. I also don't even know what to attack. The Cronius. Dr. Carl, you still have all your actions, right? I don't want another wasted smoke bomb situation. Yeah, he has all his actions. It feels just so wasteful to use a smoke bomb. I was trying to do like a really clever tactic. Really clever, like, nonsense, but... I really hope it's not, like, completely broken. And then this tail is just gonna fly off and do its own thing. But it might be. I might have completely broken the game. Still gotta get Dr. Carl out there. He can't stand there. I don't know what to do with Casual Hamster. I cannot actually afford Casual Hamster to be zoned. Because I like, if the tail bugs out, it would be so monumentally bad. Maybe I just leave Necronius here with a shield to tank the tail. I mean, that might legitimately be the safest option. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna taunt the head again? I don't know what to do because the game's already like in a weird bug state. Just shield wall, I guess? I don't know what's gonna happen here. Grenades, you could hit and then shield wall. You know what? I know that there's acid, but this is the whole point of this technique. Well, it did attack Wyden, and the tail did attack Necronia, so I guess it kind of worked. I don't know. I don't trust putting Casual Hamster back there. Hey, friendly, you killed your first Lindworm. Well done. Ronnie, it's just a shield wall. Do I move Guiden? I don't know. Oh, well, now the tail moves. Makes no sense. Boy, Mizu up there. It's like XCOM. Like, if there's no bug in XCOM, you know you're not playing it right. Lindworms is literally the same. Like it's not Battle Brothers until you've bugged out the Lindworms. I mean, I might as well do the strategy that Guida is designed to do. Oh, you're out of fatigue, friendly. It's okay, buddy. Alright, this thing should die next turn. Ah, it's not Lindworms without bug. bugs. Guiden, can you score a Lindworm kill? No. Brilliant, you can score a Lindworm kill. Got some Lindworm scales and some loot. Took some damage there. If the Lindworms had worked as intended, this would be basically a flawless battle. The Guiden and Necronius, like Necronius only took damage because the Lindworm bugged out. In some ways, Dr. Carl only took damage there. Guiden took damage intentionally from the acid through his overwhelm. So a very clean fight except for the bug. And I had to use a smoke bomb because I didn't know what the Lindworms were going to do, like in the bug state. So I don't know. Maybe I should post on Steam forums and be like, "Can you fix this bug, please? Like, just program the Lindworm tail to always follow the head, no matter what." I'm sure that's what they try to do, but it doesn't work correctly. All right. Well, that was a weird note to end this episode on. Just sneak south here and getting that Nomad camp for the serpents. Notice, are the serpents actually afraid of us? That would be insane if the serpents are afraid of us. I'm afraid of the serpents. I would so much rather fight like 5 Lindworms and 22 serpents. 5 Lindworms, we could do stuff to like counterplay them. 22 serpents, I don't know what the counterplay is besides more tanks. So now I regret not buying those extra smoke bombs. Not too late. I could go back. I could go back. Oh no, I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna make do what we got. All right. Thank you for watching. Until next week.